Hi, it's David Troyer with Intero Real Estate, and this is your Mountain View Real Estate Update for the week of February 7th, 2014. So for new listings for this week, Mountain View was actually quite slow. We only had 3 new listings come up. We basically had kind of a spread between pseudo kind of tear down listed for 1.1 and then 2 houses listed for just a hair under $1 million. One in Old Mountain View on Eldora Drive, which was fantastic. And then on Tamalpais Street in the Montaloma neighborhood, we had another 3 too, about 1,280 square feet come on also at $998. So it'll be interesting to see how both those two fare against each other. Certainly you have an interesting mix when you compete against a Old Mountain View house with Landells as the elementary, but of course you have that wonderful access to downtown Mountain View. And then of course in the Montaloma neighborhood, you have the Montaloma Elementary School, which is a little more highly rated, but location-wise, I would argue is certainly not as good as being close to downtown Mountain View, just from a lifestyle standpoint. So that'll be fascinating to see how those two compete against each other, since they're obviously listed for the exact same price. Now this week we did have 4 pendings in Mountain View. So from last week's properties, we only had, let's see here, we actually ended up having 3 multiple offers of those 4 pending. So some good numbers all the way through. Karen Way, I thought, was a fantastic property behind Los Angeles High School, you know, in that neighborhood, Gemello Park. A lot of people love that neighborhood, and that was a real nice one. So my understanding is that sold for at least 10+% over asking, and certainly goes along with what the recent pricing is all the way through. I also loved the one on Sleeper, very unusual house with a huge lot. I don't know if you get the chance to go see that one. That had multiple offers on it too, and it'll be fun to see what somebody does with a little bit of remodel in that house and that yard. It was just really unusual and fun. And then lastly, close of escrows. We did fairly well for Mountain View because of some recent sales in January. We had 5 total closes. You know, I'd say the only ones that kind of stick out in my mind a lot that are real interesting is we had a 1036 Ashley Place in Mountain View. Now this is also in the Gemello Park neighborhood, but not one of the Gemello Park houses. This is a little on a cul-de-sac and a more of a traditional ranch house, listed for $1,295,000. Sold for a shockingly high price of $1,603,000. So what really kind of struck us as realtors is why that one sold for so high was that when you're now talking about, even though it was a beautiful cul-de-sac, it was only a 5,100 square foot lot though, and the house was about 1,700 square feet, but $1,600,000 with Bub as the elementary is really extraordinary for a house that was actually not really updated that much. So that really has again set a new pricing threshold for Mountain View for that criteria. So either of a Bub or a Huff house that with that small lot size, not the 8,000 square foot size you're going to get over in Waverly Park, but in the smaller 5,000 to 6,000 square foot lots you're going to get in these other neighborhoods with that same school paradigm, essentially Bub or Huff and Graham and Los Altos or Mountain View High School. To sell over $1,600,000 is really, really surprising. So it's a tough market out there, and I think these prices are going to continue through the rest of the year. So certainly if you need some good representation for navigating the Mountain View market, I'd love to help you. I'm David Troyer, your Mountain View real estate specialist. Thank you.